Hello. Welcome to the Slob Show. What up, Broker?
Yo, yay. What's up?
All right, so I think we're connected everywhere. Okay. I think we're live on Instagram right now. We are live on the Slob Show Facebook group, which is amazing because that wasn't working before. So we're back. The greatest group in Facebook history. A lot of people checking in on Instagram right now, too. Leo, Kazuazi, Tizeri, all these weird names. Mike G, Adam, Rad Air. Everyone's on. You could call the Slob Show, 916-909-0985. You could call Justin Johnson checking in from YouTube. So you could listen everywhere. But Roker, we must start tonight's Slob Show out again with breaking news. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
You're not going to believe this.
I probably won't.
Oh, Ellen K is listening or watching on Instagram. The co-host with Ryan Mano at Coast in Los Angeles. Hello, Ellen K. Very nice. All right. Is this person calling for the Slob Show? Hang on. Hello? Okay. Someone was calling. You could call.
You could answer the phone. Slob Show.
I don't want to.
Hello.
No, because this is the 98 Rock phone line.
I understand.
So until we get rolling here, I don't want to just say Slob Show. But hey, Vito Battaglia checking in on Facebook. Thank you for listening. Hey, the one thing we ask, just share this, please. Share the Slob Show. We want to be in 1 million homes.
Yeah, we're working on it.
That's our goal, right, Roker? Is to be in 1 million homes?
That's right.
Okay, so here's what I've done, Roker. I have cracked the code, finally, on how to get more meat at Chipotle.
See, you love Chipotle. You love Chipotle. You love Burger King. You love Panda Express. I've always said, if you don't go to Chipotle because it's like, ooh, I'm in the mood for Mexican. Let me go to Chipotle. No, you go to Chipotle because you have a taste for Chipotle. You go to Taco Bell because you have a taste for Taco Bell. So I'm happy for you about getting more meat is a good thing. So how is that done? How do you get more meat for free? I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course.
At Chipotle.
Yeah. So at Chipotle, you could order double meat, which costs double the price.
Right.
Which is ridiculous.
Right.
Why would I pay double the price? So what you do is, number one, no rice, no beans. Okay, I don't get rice and beans anyway. Do you get rice and beans in your burrito at Chipotle?
Not rice. Rice is just filler.
Exactly. So that's a slob tip right there. Never, ever get rice in your burrito. So then you say no rice, no beans. Then you ask for half and half on the meat. Say they have this new El Pastor chicken, which is pretty good. So you get half El Pastor chicken, half steak, and they put a shitload of meat on. It's great.
So if you ask for half and half, you're saying if you don't get rice and beans and you ask for half and half on the meat, you're more likely to get more than half of both servings of meat.
Way more than half.
Because they want to fill the burrito at least. It's not going to, you're right.
Brilliant. See, Roker, that's why you're the Yoda of the Slob Show. You know that in their head, they're seeing this skimpy little bitch-ass burrito, right, that has nothing in it. They feel pressure to put more meat on. So they're like, oh, man, there's nothing in here. Now here's where you could become a real piece of shit, okay? And this is where I said I'm different because I actually, I think about stuff. I feel bad all the time. So if you're a real slob, you could then say, you know what? You could put rice in there. Throw some rice in.
But the meat's already after they've already put the meat in.
Exactly.
See, I like that. See, now I like you're finally you're coming around, Abe. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. That's how you do it. Very well done there, sir. Very well done. Right. And then you come back on the back. What are they going to do? Start scraping meat out of your burrito to add rice and beans in there?
Exactly.
No, exactly.
Then you say, you might as well put some beans in there too.
You always ask for the stuff that costs extra after they're done. Always. Oh, yeah. Right?
But you never pay for and don't be a moron. Don't pay for the guacamole on your burrito. Get that on the side to dip your chips. And there's plenty there if you want to add it to the burrito. But if you want a ton of meat, like you should have seen the burrito I ate. Did I take a picture of it? The burrito I ate the other day was just it was all meat. It was great.
My kind of burrito.
Then you get extra cheese, extra sour cream. Of
Yeah,
course, do
see,
you
I'm
do
a
that?
big cheese guy. I'm a big cheese guy. I always if my rule always is, like I tell my wife, if she's making something with cheese, if you think you've put enough cheese on it, add more cheese. There could never be too much cheese.
See, the reason so I've always got no beans and no rice, but what the reason why I came up with this new theory is the person in front of me got half and half, and I saw the way the girl made that person's burrito, and
Ah,
it was gorgeous.
okay.
She was 2 heaping spoonfuls was half and half, and then she said extra cheese. I saw her take like a hand. Her hand was like this. It was like Michael Jordan's hand on a basketball going into that cheese.
See, now you have to test. Have you tested this theory though at two separate Chipotles?
I have not.
Okay, see, that's what you need to do. You need to make sure to make sure it works. You have to go to a separate Chipotle and try it again. And
Well,
if it doesn't work at that one, then just keep going back to that other one.
yeah, exactly. And but you would hope to get that same girl because she knows how to properly make a burrito.
Right. There
You
was
know,
a when that McDonald's was in the mart on the first floor.
the
There,
merchandise mart. Yeah,
the merchandise. There was a guy that was so nice. He was it was a black guy, but it was like he loved working at McDonald's. It was the nicest experience ever. His
you've actually
line
talked about
would be
this guy in the
twice as
slob show
long,
before.
and I would get in his line before I would get in somebody else's line, just because he wasn't just like a normal a-hole, just like most people are
Yeah,
during the middle of lunch service at a fast food restaurant.
and he would say hi. Right, he was real
Right,
charming.
exactly, exactly. So yes, yeah, that's so yeah, I might even have to go to Chipotle and give that a try.
Yeah, I would love to have you do that. I'd love to get your review on that because it's a brilliant tip. And if you get the right person, it's like you're getting the whole thing. It was heaping. It was gorgeous. This
Yeah,
was gorgeous.
I've got a buddy that goes to the same Jersey Mike's, to where they know his order and have it ready. If they see him walk in the door, they know his order and they have it ready for him. But he doesn't even have to order it, and they load it up.
See, I get embarrassed when that happens, and that's happened a couple times in my life. When I was a little kid, Subway was the only sub shop. There was like Mr. Submarine and Subway. That was
Right,
pretty much it, right?
right.
Except you went to White Hen because you had a girlfriend only so you could get free sandwiches, right?
Apparently, both of my girlfriends worked at White Hen. Apparently, Claire worked at White Hen too. Well, first
What?
of all, I had more than two girlfriends in my lifetime.
I like how you had to
Yeah,
clarify that.
let me make that straight.
Yeah, I
But
had all
yes,
kinds of
yeah,
girlfriends.
but yeah, they both used to like make me, because the White Hen pantry would have those double stuffed sandwiches or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But I would always have them make them fresh, and they would always just load them up for me and give them to me for free. Then they come to the house after they got off to the shift. I'm like, it's a great relationship.
So you're like, hey, before we bang, you got a
I give
couple.
them I would give them a tip when they came over to the crib.
You got those sandwiches or what? So when I was like 11 or 12 years old, I used to go to this Subway by my house, and I called the guy Hellhound because he had long hair. He looked like someone from Wayne's World, right? And he'd always be like, Subway Club with lettuce and extra mayo. And I was like 11 or 12. He knew my order. Isn't that disgusting for like a small kid
You were in
to
there that often, huh?
and not just that, but they always had 3 for 10 back then. Like we've talked about 2 for 2 Whoppers, 5 for 5 at Arby's.
Right.
Subway had 2 for 10 subs. Do you remember that?
And sometimes, and even recently, like I mean, 4 or 5 years ago, you'd find some subways that would have 2 for something specials, like from 7 p.m. till
Oh
close or
yeah.
something like that when they were slow.
Yeah, like 2 for 15 or something or
But the key thing here is it pays to be a regular. It pays to be a regular. Why do I always go to the same two bars? Right? I go to the same two bars. Go halfway across town to go to
Yeah,
the bar because I'm going to get the service I like and the pour I like at that bar.
yeah.
It pays to be a regular.
Well, you're in Joliet now. Do you have 2 bars out there now that you go to?
No, just one. We have one out here called Rock City,
Oh, that's where you
and
get that beef
the
roll, right?
beef roll. They have a they're known for their beef roll, and they are. I mean, and it's 5 minutes from the house. It's 5 minutes, and
Oh,
Claire's like,
nice.
"Well, what if we like? I'll drive down there, and then she'll meet me there after work, and both of our cars will be there." And she's like, "Well, how are we going to get the cars home?" I'm like, "It's 5 minutes away.
Yeah,
We can Uber home, and it'll be $3, and we'll go pick the cars up tomorrow. It doesn't
yeah.
matter."
You could Uber back for another $3.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's closest to any bar I've ever lived in my life. It's fantastic.
Could you walk there?
I could walk there, yes, because it's downhill. Walking home would be different because it's quite uphill going home.
When you're
So
drunk especially, right?
yeah, exactly. But yes,
Do you
I could
do you
actually. I have walked a much further distance than to that bar.
do you remember when we, left Shamrocks, the bar, and you
Very rarely do I ever remember leaving Shamrocks the bar. I
uh,
remember going there. Remember leaving there is a different story.
a lot of people checking in. Patrick Phillip, let's see, Nikki checking in. What up, Nikki? Justin Johnson checking in. Super Cookie Duster checking in. Rogan. So we left Shamrocks,
Yes.
and of course, you and I trying to get a cab isn't a good look, right? No one wants to pick us up. So you and I are waving, no one's picking us up. And I don't know if you fell on the curb. I think you fell off the
Prob-
curb,
Probably.
but you fell, you fell,
Sounds like me. I mean, I don't remember it, but you're like, oh yeah, remember that time you fell? No, but that sounds like me.
you, you fell forward, and your hands didn't even try to block your head from hitting this was your head.
On the
Just
curb?
right, the concrete.
Oh wow.
Your hands didn't even attempt to like if you're about to fall, you go like this. Your head just
Yeah. That's
and
that's
you're
that's what
bleeding.
happens when you get pours of Jameson like this.
You know what I did right after that, right?
Ran.
No, I called Kluber.
Oh, there you go.
That's your wife,
There
Claire.
you
When she
go.
picks you up, she's Kluber.
You didn't believe that cabs wouldn't pick me up until we had finished we were over at WGN. We were finishing up our show at the game and
Yeah.
87.7 the game,
Rest in peace.
RIP. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
After 9 months.
Yeah.
And we're trying to catch a cab on Michigan Avenue outside of the Tribune Tower. And literally, cabs were driving past us and picking people up on the corner.
It was ridiculous.
And I said to you, I'm going to go back inside and wait there and you hail the cab. And then the
That
cab came and picked you up and I ran out and got in the cab with you.
it was the bait and switch. Yeah, Roker, there's the game right there on my list of
Of
radio stations.
RIPs.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
all the stations I've worked at in my career besides my current station, 98 Rock. There's the game right there. 2014 and 15.
Did it even go 2014 to 15? I guess it did.
Ye
I got, you know how I always say you got to take a parting gift from each station that
Yeah.
fires you. And so I ended up with two 87.7 the game pint glasses.
Oh boy, those are
Used them once and the lettering was coming off of it already.
of course.
Used it
Uh,
once.
you know what's funny? So I'm looking here at all my previous stations.
Yes.
So I had my show on Howard 101 from that was exactly 10 years ago it ended. I just today they cut off my Sirius subscription.
You should have
Just
stopped talking about it.
just today. Exactly today I got in my car because I listened to Howard Stern and it had that preview thing up. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, they must have cut my membership. I haven't worked there in 10 years. They didn't realize it.
So you've had it for free for 10 years. You should call them up and say, yeah, I had my subscription. I was paying for it. You guys cut me off.
They,
We don't have any record of that, sir. Like, I don't care if you don't have any record of it. I've been paying for it. Hook me
Uh,
back up. I've had it for 10 years plus.
oh my god.
How
Uh,
dare you?
so
As a
in
matter of
this,
fact, give me free time because I'm so offended.
give me 5 extra years.
Yep.
10 years. I haven't worked there in 10 years, and my membership was still going good. It was working great. In the same vein, Roker, is Chipotle. Now, look, you just brought Panda Express. So the Thunder Valley Casino is here, like 12 minutes from my apartment, which
Is that a Native American casino?
it is, but they
It
have like
sounds like it, yes.
they have one of the best poker rooms in the country, and they have a venue in there. And so our boy Steve Trevino was playing there this weekend.
Oh, okay. Playing poker or playing the showroom?
He was playing the venue, like the huge, like
Okay,
like
okay.
the
Yeah, because I know he's touring.
yeah. So anyway, every time he was here in January, I went to see him. So anyway, I went. I was playing in the poker tournament 9:30 in the morning. Okay, and I ended up breaking even. I was the bubble boy. You know how that works, right?
Yes, you're on the bubble trying to get to the final table or the
Yeah, and everyone
next
chips
round or
in.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because we had two bubbles where you essentially get your money back, whatever. So Steve's plane got like delayed, so he didn't get there until showtime. I was done playing poker at like 4 o'clock. His show started at 8. So what do? I go to Pandix. They have a Panda. Listen to this Thunder Valley Casino. They have Fat Burger. They have Panda Express. They have this place called Dos Coyotes, which is good. They have Subway. They have Pizza Hut. It's crazy. It's
See,
good option.
Green Valley Ranch in Vegas, in Henderson, just outside of Vegas. I would stay there, and they had a In-N-Out burger
Oh,
for
delicious.
24 hours. So me after playing slots, it's 3 in the morning, and now I got myself a big Hasselhoff burger to take to the room and eat on the floor.
You know, right now I'm at the radio station here. I have an In and Out about 90 seconds from here.
You're in heaven, aren't you?
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're open till 1 in the morning. That's where, like, anytime I'm out late, I'm like, well, I guess I got to go to In and Out
Oh,
because
well,
you never know how long you're going to be living somewhere, So like, I have to enjoy In and Out while I could enjoy In and Out. You never know what's going
while
to
you
happen.
have it, because you don't know. Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
So anyway, so I go to Panda Express and I get one of the greatest deals going in all of fast food is the 3 entree deal at Panda Express. Have you had that lately?
No, but we just bought the family meal for the 2 of us. Uh,
What's what's the family meal?
it's like 3 full entrees, 3 containers of the entrees, and the 2 sides.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I got.
It
So
was
I
like
didn't know that was a
right, but it was like it's supposed to feed 6.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's supposed to be you're talking about the plate, right?
Yeah,
It's like $12.99 or something like
yeah,
that, right. This was like I forget how much it was, but it was a lot of food.
$70 or something?
It was not $70. That's what was impressive about it. Because usually when we go and get Chinese food, it's like, and that'll be like 72.50. I'm like, what?
I'll tell you
Egg rolls
this.
cost like $8
Yeah,
and
it's
yeah,
ridiculous.
right.
But Panda Express, I like it better than most Chinese places. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
I
it's your
really do.
favorite, right?
I mean, there's Chinese places I like better than Panda Express, but just comparing it and like you said, the price, $12. You get like, I don't know, 1,800 calories worth of noodles or rice, like a football size amount of rice or noodles. Then you get 3 entrees, where
So you
each
just
entree.
reminded me because I just I should have just unlocked whatever it is this the good fortune gift. I unlocked it.
What
Buy
is it?
one plate, get one plate at 50% off.
Oh my god, let me see that.
That's what that was because I ordered
Wait, get it closer to the screen. I can't see it. It's all. Oh
buy
my
one
god.
plate, get one plate 50% off.
Wait a minute. I haven't checked the
Because I
Panda.
so if you order, you get a good fortune gift, and by ordering it, you
Good
unlock
fortune.
that month. Yeah, a good fortune, sir. Good fortune.
Wait, I don't even have the Panda. What? Oh,
You
here
don't
we go.
have the Panda Express app?
No, I have it. Hang on. But why is it downloading again? It means I haven't used it in a long time.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. How many points do I have?
Oh,
Not
you
as
get
many.
point.
Yeah, they give you rewards. Let's see. You should have thousands of points. You
So
should have, if I've got 500 points, you should have 50,000 points.
yeah, I never use it. That's and I'm I feel bad now that I don't use it because I'm the master of using food apps. I don't even know if I use the Panda app.
Dude, really?
This
You're
yeah,
not. Oh, shame. Uh, Shame.
I
After
know.
I congratulated you and was so proud of you, you're not
Shame,
even utilizing one of our
shame,
simplest
shame,
slob show rules, which is always use the
shame,
app. That's right.
shame,
This isn't for you, Base.
Speaking of the shame
shame.
bell, did you see the picture that my lovely wife Claire, I love you, Claire, posted on the Slob Show Facebook page today of
No,
the breakfast for dinner that she made
I did
for
not
me?
see that.
It got my attention quicker than anything I've ever seen online ever before.
Oh, you saw it,
It
huh?
was beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes, and potato pancakes. You couldn't even see the
Jesus.
potato pancakes under the eggs.
Hey, Roker, slide over a little bit so we could get you. I want to see all of you.
I'm yeah.
That's a lot of work, though, for a homemade breakfast
It's a
dinner. That
lot-
is
a
a
lot
That's
of
what she
work.
does.
A lot of work.
Base, that's what Claire does. It's
I know,
crazy.
but whenever I am like tasked at home to make like breakfast for everybody, it's just one giant omelet. I divide it up, and that's about it. Maybe I'll throw some bacon in there, but I'm not doing like 6 different kinds of pancakes, 6
Yeah.
eggs for
Well, she's a
everybody.
chef. She's
I
a
know,
chef.
but it's just I'm amazed that she can just crunch it out like that. I started chopping an onion, and I'm like, I want to stop. I don't want to commit to this. Why did I commit to this?
She's like an octopus in there. She's got all kinds of 3 things, 4 things going at once.
Crazy. Uncle Danny 316 on YouTube. What's up? What chat do you guys look at? I'm looking at all the chats, Danny. You could be on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, the Facebook group, anything, whatever, all over. So Base, I'm telling Roker, I'm at Thunder Valley Casino. I get the 3 entrees from Panda Express. Now I get
did
the
that
orange.
today.
What's that?
I actually did that today.
You got the 3?
I did the 3, the Abe Cannon trick.
Explain what you did. Tell me the trick.
Abe Cannon trick. Although I can't do the sound effect that Abe Cannon does.
Well, you don't even have to do the sound
Make
effect.
eye contact, but you do. If you do the 3-item combo, you get whatever the side you want, whatever carb. If it's rice, if it's the chow mein, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But then you go there and they go, what meats do you want? You go, I'll do the orange chicken. And as you're doing, what else do you want? You're like, you know what? Let me do one more orange chicken.
No.
And if you
Whoa. Base.
You do it. And then the
No.
third one is like a heaping amount in this little like container to go. And it's amazing.
But Base, you're not giving people that's not exactly how it goes though, because you're going too fast. You like your Base, you be the Panda worker and I'll be myself.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, they're going to role play.
I just want to get canceled from a career faster than this.
Just use your regular voice, Base. You don't have to do next. Just use the regular voice. You're just a regular. You're Dan Levy working at Panda Express.
I'll do it.
Oh,
Welcome to
welcome
Panda
to
Express. May I help you?
let
Here,
Roker be
it's the elephant in the room. I'll just get it out. There
Thank
you
you.
go.
So,
There
okay,
you
so
go.
I'll say,
I got enough to worry about.
all right, so here's what I'll say. I think I'll take orange chicken. Orange chicken for the first one. Now, Roker, you're scooping it on.
Okay.
Big, fat, heaping spoonful of
Scoop.
orange chicken.
Right.
Now, keep in mind, I already have 1,800 carbs worth of chow mein because that's way better than the rice, of course.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so now Roker, now you're getting angry because you always want to know what the next thing is. That's how it is at Penn. They're like, what's next? What's next? Right? So
Yeah,
go ahead,
because you're usually in a line. There's like 7 people behind you waiting for you to hurry up.
yeah. So then once I'm satisfied, it's because I don't say the second one until the spoon is down. It's like you put down your gun. Now I'm ready for the second. Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll say, Beijing beef, honey walnut chicken, man.
Wow.
I did. That's what I did.
Total
Hey,
dick
you know what?
move.
You know what?
Like you've
take-
never been to Panda Express before.
Have you ever asked for a sample of something else and then went, You know what? Maybe I will just go with the orange chicken again. Give me another one of that.
No, I don't, because I have pride in that way. Like if I try something, I'll just take it no matter what. I'll even say, "Oh, that's good." But so then
On me, I will give me a sample of that shrimp. That's $1.50 extra, and I'll still order the one that comes with the meal.
so then I'll be like, you know what? I'll take orange chicken for the second one. Then it's heaping, right? Now the plate is just bleeding with orange chicken. And like
Yes.
Base just said, entree number 3 comes in the box. So that box has to be filled no matter what.
And I am
Then-
surprised how much they shove that. You show someone it's like a little tiny cute box, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
open that thing, and it is stuffed to the gill.
I posted a picture on the Slob Show Facebook group of the meal I got. It almost it's like more. It's more than a regular side, even though like
So
you
do
said,
you
Base-
get a third orange chicken, or do you now switch it up for the one on the side?
Great question, Roker. Great
Thank you.
question.
Appreciate
That's
it.
when I did.
Thank
That
you.
is
Very,
that is when
it's very astute of you.
that is when I consider switching it up. But sometimes you get the third orange chicken. Oh, here it is, right here. Look at this. Oh, you know what, Broker? In this case, I got Beijing beef.
I was gonna say they now have the
Gotcha.
spicy orange chicken, which is really good.
Base, you see
I
on
was
the
just
left.
gonna
of the
say,
dark-
have you had the hot
Yeah.
orange chicken yet?
that's
I
it right
did
there.
today. It was really tasty.
I got the hot. There's the hot orange chicken. There's the regular orange chicken, and there's the Beijing beef. That's
The
one
basic
meal.
beef is actually really good. That is a good call.
This is a $12 meal here. Look at this. All
Now
those
I
noodles.
warmed my orange chicken up in the air fryer. I just
Wow.
put it on foil in the air fryer, and it warmed it up perfectly without
Wow.
drying out the chicken.
See, I didn't
That's-
even take it home. I ate it right there. I'm just
That's a
eating
great
it
slob tip.
at the restaurant.
Super Cookie Duster here chiming in. Harold's Chicken just opened in Elgin. Thoughts? Roker, you know, tell him, Roker, you know, they're all different.
The only problem with Harold's Chicken is the consistency from Harold's Chicken to Harold's Chicken. So you need to go to that Harold's Chicken and see if it's actually tastes good. They just opened up a Harold's Chicken here in Joliet, but it's expensive as hell. Like I just haven't gone from. Dude, they want $14 for 6 wings.
Oh my God.
All the places that people say you got to try this is the best Harold's, it's always followed by Base. You probably shouldn't go there though. You shouldn't go to the good ones. But I will say there is a hack. If you could be downtown and there's a food truck, a Harold's food truck.
The
if
food
you
truck
go
is
there,
excellent.
It is not only is it excellent, but like 2:00 when they are done with the lunch crowd and they want to get out of there, $20, they will give you the whole lot of chicken just to wrap it up. And I've got home garbage bags of chicken thighs. It's amazing.
Oh, that's great.
That one with that Harold's truck would be outside of the NBC Tower all the time.
Yes. And me and Vince, who's the production guy over there, we knew to go at exactly 155 and just say, $20. What can we do with that? And they just go, here's a bag, and they just start scooping it in. It's glorious.
You know, my story at KFC, I did that. I went there at 11:57. They were about to close. This is back when they had Twisters. And this is when Sludge and I were roommates. And so it's 11:57. I want 2 Twisters with extra Twister sauce. They're out of Twisters. I'm like, well, what do you have left? They're like 7 thighs, 2 breasts, a pound of coleslaw, potato salad, 3 biscuits. I'm like, how much for all of it? They're like $20. And I'm like, what? $20? So I called Sludge. I'm like, hey, you're still awake, right? Because we did the morning show. We would stay up till like 1 a.m. anyway. He's like, yeah, I'm
Sludge
awake.
is upgraded roommates, by the way.
I was going to say,
props to him and happy anniversary.
Now, there's no way he's up at one of the morning on the phone.
Today is his anniversary, isn't it?
Yeah.
JV checking in. That's the best combo. Beijing beef, orange chicken with chow mein. I agree. Hey, look who's checking in here. It's our boy Danny Lynham.
Danny.
Brother of
Danny.
Jim. What up,
brother?
Danny? I love Danny Lynham. This person, Super Cookie Does her. So he wants to hear the sound effect. So when you go to Panda Express, you have to
Only
make eye contact.
Abe can get away with this, and it works.
You just go.
does
worked.
not work for anybody else. Do not try this at home or your local Panda Express. It will, in fact, get you either tasered or arrested. Do not stare at the Panda Express lady moaning while she scoops orange.
Oh.
They don't want that. They don't want that. For some reason, with Abe, it worked.
Let me tell you this. I'm getting back into all the classics. Panda Express. What was the first one we were talking about, Roker?
Like Jersey Mike's or
no.
You were thinking it.
Chipotle, yeah.
Yep.
So Chipotle, Panda Express, and now I'm back in with Jimmy John's.
Wow.
I love Jimmy John's again.
Well,
Wait,
they have Jimmy John's in Sacramento?
I'm actually in Roseville, which is like 20 minutes outside, but they have them all over. They're all over Sacramento. They're all over California.
There's Jimmy John's and there's In-N-Out, but there's no Hooters, which still baffles the hell out of me.
They did have Hooters here, but I guess they both closed down. They had 2 locations. But Jimmy John's, the key at Jimmy John's is you have to get the bread scooped out. What do you think of that, Roker? Scooping out the bread.
Well, fewer carbs and more room for meat. More room for fixings.
Where do I sign up? Where do I sign up?
They scooped it out. I thought they scooped it out automatically.
Only for the gargantuan, which shows that you only eat the gargantuan.
Wow. and the gargantuan is actually too much because the meat just slides out of the sandwich.
In one of our most slobbiest ways, Abe and I remember working at the Merchandise Mart, walking to a Jimmy John's. He and I both had a full sandwich on our own, and we looked at each other and go, want to go halves on a gargantuan? And I remember slamming it, no problem back then. It was no problem.
And then we had to have them cut it in half back when they didn't like to cut stuff in half.
Yeah, because we didn't want to touch it. Can you cut it in half? We're going halves on it.
That double at Mr. Submarine is a lot cheaper than the gargantuan at Jimmy John's, and
Mr. Submarine is a different level.
It's just as much meat.
You're talking about the combo?
Whatever, they're Mr. Submarine, whatever they call their Mr. Submarine. But if you get it like
the roast beef and corned beef, you mean, right? The combo.
Double. Well, no, like they have like a Mr. Submarine sandwich that's got like
double
turkey
meat
and ham and chopped ham, whatever the hell that is, and some other stuff. But they give you double the amount of meat on it. You can,
that's awesome.
Buy a double, and it's as big as the gargantuan.
Oh man!
And I'll just put the mayonnaise on it myself at home. I won't get that like Cisco mayonnaise that they have there.
Oh wait, we know Abe is a free agent with mayo. Have you gone all in on Dukes as well, or are you still Hellman's?
Me?
No, Roker.
Oh, I am a Hellman's guy, but we use Dukes for coleslaw and potato salad.
I love Dukes. I don't know what it is. There's like a garlicky flavor to it, which I prefer.
You know you're a slob when you're using different kinds of mayo for different kinds of things. Like most people just have one jar.
I think we can all agree Kraft is shit. We can all agree upon that.
Oh yeah, of course.
And Miracle Whip is not mayonnaise.
Oh, Miracle Whip is just awful.
It says dressing, which is gross.
Roker's mayo is like seasoning. He has like 8 different mayos. Oh, we'll use you got Dukes for this, Hellman's for this, Blue Plate for this.
That's coleslaw mayo. No.
Yeah, Miracle Whip is the margarine of mayonnaises. It's just garbage. Yeah.
Well, Roker, perfect timing here for the slob of the week, classing the place up. Hey, it's Teresa Battaglia from the Slob Show Facebook group. So if you're new to the Slob Show, every week we have a listener. We have a listener of the week, and this week it's Teresa, and her brother Vito has been on too. He might be the top Slob Show listener.
Vito posts really good pictures. I'm always looking at that guy going, "Wow, that guy he's committed to the page.
Dude, he's living his best life. He's either posting pictures of him smoking cigars or eating food, right?"
Exactly. Smoking tomatoes and eating chicken pitas on a balcony. Wow, how can that be bad?
So, Teresa, as the slob of the week, you have to give us your top 5 places. I'm assuming they're places from Chicago, or what are we going with?
Yeah, so they're mostly in Chicago. There's one, I have a suburban location. I'm a little all over the place because I have some fast food. I've got a sub place, which you guys all know.
Nice.
I threw in an Italian bakery because I'm Italian and that's what I do. So yeah, so happy to jump on in.
All right, let's go with
So-
number 5.
All right, number 5. Slims on Montrose and Damon-ish.
Roker.
Oh, also, I
Dave?
live by the brown line, so that's the brown line. If it's annoying, I
Oh,
apologize.
there it is.
There
right
it
on
is.
cue.
It's great at Christmas.
It's, it's in your
for the
background.
Santa,
It's awesome.
It's
It's
great.
like
but-
Channel 2 News. It's like
Yeah.
they all have that fake city background in the back.
yeah,
I feel like I'm watching the TV show The Bear right now.
but there's no yelling. I mean, there's yelling at my Italian Christmas, but there's no yelling here right now.
Yeah.
But it's great at Christmas for the Santa train. I don't have to stand outside with little kids. I could just stand right here in the
There
warm.
you go.
All right. So actually, this
Wait,
is
hang on, Teresa. Wait, Slims? I've never heard of that place. Have you guys heard of that place?
I have not.
I don't know much about the Montrose area. I will say that area I haven't frequent those areas very often, so I don't know a lot of those places.
I didn't know about it till my husband introduced me to it. It's at 2020 West Montrose, and they've got burgers, great burgers, gyro, Italian beef, awesome milkshakes. They have an awesome cheeseburger special. It's like one of those places. So like I grew up next door to Salerno's on Grand Avenue, and I'm a bit spoiled because if I was hungry and like my mom didn't cook something, or it was like later in the evening, I could just walk over to Salerno's and get an Italian beef or get a salad or whatever. And now that I'm in Albany Park, like it's not the same. So my husband introduced me to Slim's. He's like, let's go to Slim's. I'm like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Teresa, what's the Albany Park Chinese wing place? That's like some of the best wings. It's in Albany Park.
Oh, Chris?
It's super.
Like Chris?
I think it's Crisp. Yeah.
No, it's not crisp. It's a different. It's like an actual like.
Christmas
Asian-
on Broadway.
It's an actual Asian restaurant, but they have like some really good wings.
I feel like there's one that's on Lincoln Avenue, just I'm gonna say north of like Belle Plaine or Berthaud or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll find it. All right. So what's number 4? This is Teresa, the slob of the week, giving us her top 5 places.
Write these down so you can put them in your Yelp and bookmark them like
Yes.
I'm doing right now.
So my number 4 place is Taco Max.
Oh,
It's-
never heard of that either.
Yeah, 3402 West.
I've never really been around this area, so
Yeah.
I like it.
If you would have told me like 10 years ago I'd be living in Albany Park, I would have been like, I don't believe you. But it happens.
I live in Joliet, sister. Okay,
It's fine. It's a good area. Don't get me wrong.
you're preaching to the choir.
It's very different from growing up in like Westtown.
Not only is Roker in Joliet now, but he now works about 4 minutes from his old house.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, yep.
So Taco Max 3402 West Montrose. My husband and I just kind of stumbled upon it. A ton of food for what you pay. I don't think I've ever had a bad meal. They load up, like if you get tacos, they load up on the meat.
Nice.
Steak tacos are fantastic. Al pastor, even their quesadillas. Like it's something as simple as a quesadilla, but it's spectacular.
Do they have the spit? for the
Al
El
pastor
Pastor?
is my favorite thing at any Mexican restaurant. If it's made well, I that's the best item there.
And I recently tried the Chipotle al pastor, the chicken, and I liked it. It was really good. That or I was really hungry, but I'm gonna go with.
I thought it was pretty good. All right, number 3. And so someone on Dr. Perry Falls on Instagram, he said Slim's is legendary.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what's number 3?
So number 3, I'm gonna go with Bari Foods. I grew
love
up on
Bari.
Grand Avenue. I worked at Bari's when I was in high school. I worked
wow.
at register in high school and college, would sling sandwiches in my high school, bring them and make some extra cash. So I'm always going to say Bari's over D'Amato's in terms of sandwich.
Oh, that's the war.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I also grew up on Grand Avenue, and I know the difference, so I'm just going to leave it at that.
Oh, snap.
Now,
Well,
when
you
you
know,
worked there in
making
high
a
school,
sandwich.
would you give your boyfriend free sandwiches?
I didn't have a boyfriend in high school. I was a nerd.
Okay.
Oh,
No one got a free sandwich.
see, Teresa, if you would have met Roker back in high school, he would have dated you, and you would have had to make him sandwiches.
That would have
Yeah.
been the reason. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
The Whitehead sandwiches are legendary with this one.
So what are we at? Number two.
Number two.
I'm going to go with the bakery option, which is Giardino del Dolce. It used to be called Giardino Gelato on Harlem Avenue, Harlem and George. Special shout out to them because they're buddies, like I am. They're from the region, same region as my parents. And if I'm correct to say this, I don't know, but I'm like 98% sure they're actually the people like D'Amato's buys their cookies from them.
Oh yes,
so, like,
I know.
D'Amato's doesn't like everyone thinks D'Amato's makes their cookies. They don't make their cookies. They get them wholesale.
And a lot of shade thrown at D'Amato's today.
Yeah, wow.
It's not a shade. It's not a shade thrown. I'm just saying. I'm just bringing facts to the masses.
Nothing to you, by the way. They did nothing to you.
No, nothing.
Hey, she worked at Bari. The two places hate each other. You have to understand that.
But I worked there when they loved each other.
Oh, when they were buying the bread still.
When they were still buying the bread, and yeah.
When did the feud start? What happened? Anybody know?
I'm not liberty to say.
They stopped buying bread from D'Amato's, but there was a whole feud because D'Amato's started selling. Or who had sandwiches first?
Bari's.
Okay, so Bari had sandwiches, and then D'Amato's started selling sandwiches.
Yeah, and
so then Bari got upset.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Wow, so
they started infringing on their territory.
Yeah,
it really is beef.
Yeah,
it was literally a beef. Yes.
Literally.
All right, let's move to number one.
Oh, number one, Boston Fish Market in Des Plaines.
Oh, my girlfriend goes there all the time.
I've heard of that. It's supposed to be excellent. I saw it on
thing. I want to try it.
Yeah. They have a Wheeling location, but I've never been to that one. I've only been to Des Plaines. I grew up eating fish. My parents, the town they're from in Italy is on the Adriatic, so we had fish all the time. It's spectacular. It's pricey, but it's good quality. So, and I don't mess around with fish. Like, there's no cheap fish in my book. So yeah, those are my places.
Well, Teresa, my compliments to you. This was a great feature with you this week.
Very diverse.
Roger, you and I might be making a little carpool action of Slims. There's a lot of hits over there.
There you go.
Well, and it's great. They're opening up a small Cheval down the street from Slim's. It's basically like Lincoln Square, where Lincoln Square meets North Center. Yeah. So it's off the online. Yeah.
Hi, Teresa. Well, my compliments to you. Say hi to your brother Vito for us.
Oh, well, you're super fan.
Say hi to him yourself. He just said,
yeah.
I was saying, what up, Vito?
He just checked in. Yeah.
He was texting me all day. Are you ready? You're going to talk to Abe? And I was like, so, like,
are you ready? Are you ready to jump on a glorified Zoom and talk food? How ready can you be?
Hey, why not? It's great. All right. My compliments, Teresa. Thank you for calling in.
Have a good night, Abe.
Great job.
I like that, Teresa. Awesome. Just see I love how everyone puts in the effort when it comes to being the slob of the week.
You take, like I said last week, it's like jury duty. You take it seriously. It's a big, it means a lot.
I just like that they all give descriptions like the Food Network. Here's the reason why they have this. That this is also tasty. I don't mess around when it comes to this. I like the full reason why it's on their top 5.
No, it's great. Let's go through a couple comments here, and then I should have one question for you guys, and then we'll wrap it up real quick. JV says, Abe, a fellow Viking. I went to St. Lawrence. So did he. You ever go to the View for the king steak and eggs? I've been to the View a million times. I never had that though. Let's see here. Rob, the secret of Chipotle is not to order the extra meat till the first portion is served. We all knew that, didn't we? It's just we're talking about getting. You get.
I wasn't on here for the first part of it. Just make it real quick. What was your hack?
So the hack is you order a burrito and you get half and half meat. No rice, no beans. So when you have no rice and no beans, the burrito looks limp, right? So they put half chicken, then they're like half steak, but it ends up being almost like full orders of both. Then if you want to be a real piece of shit, you go back and say, you know what? I'll take some rice. That's a real shitty move though, if you do that.
Now I heard there's a way that you could do the full-on Chipotle bowl and then ask for the tortillas on the side.
Oh,
yeah. You just go and sit down and you just make your own burrito.
No, you ask for 2.
The way to roll.
You ask for 2 shells on the side, and then you could there's enough stuff to make 2 burritos.
That's what I'm saying.
Super Cookie Duster, is Mr. Submarine worth it? Yes, of course it is. Let's see. All right, whatever. Let me. I know we're out of time here, but here's the last thing I want to ask you guys. So when I went out with Steve Trevino, we went to the steakhouse at Thunder Valley, and he ordered. We were talking about it earlier when I had the That's not really a big name to
Out
drop.
Hulk Hogan.
That's not like a big name to drop, is it? It's not like I said Chris Rock or
No, you gotta get. I
Don't sell Steve Short.
went out to a restaurant
Hey.
when I went out with somebody.
Hey, he was number 2 on Netflix. That's pretty
No,
impressive.
yeah, I'm telling you, he's making Netflix money.
Dude, he was playing the venue. He was playing like a huge place. Anyway, so he ordered the steak Pittsburgh style. Have you guys ever had this?
No.
No.
What is
Okay,
Pittsburgh style?
So basically, they cut the whole steak up, and the way they char it, it's delicious. I don't know how to explain it, but the steak was so soft. So next time you guys get a steak, get it Pittsburgh style. Okay. So here's
Wait,
we're gonna have to have Steve on and explain it.
Here's what it is. It's a grilling method that results in a steak with a charred exterior with a rare or medium rare interior. The cut of beef is usually a strip or ribeye. So they basically just char it, but they cut it in pieces and char it. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's delicious.
That's how I like my steaks. I always order mine medium rare with a char.
Me too, but this Pittsburgh style, I don't know what it is. Get a ribeye Pittsburgh style, and it was like one of the best steaks I've ever had. It was like butter.
But it's pre. So when it comes to your plate, it's already sliced.
Yeah, it's sliced in little slices.
Usually when they do that, it comes out really dry.
No, this was like juicy, delicious.
Trevino, have him on next week. Have him give us his 5.
I'm gonna have to hear Steve tell this, because I don't want to waste like $70 on a steak to get it a certain way and then have it, be all messed up.
What
could go wrong? It's Pittsburgh style.
You know what? You got to go to Ronnie's Steakhouse, maybe, and try it out on an $8 porterhouse.
That's right, at Ronnie's Steakhouse. Right,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you go to Ronnie's Steakhouse, they're gonna look at you like you're an asshole when you want it Pittsburgh style.
The guy's gonna spit in my fucking food. Are you crazy?
Are there still any Ronnie Steakhouses around?
No, but I loved
Ronnie. Was the last one, yeah.
God, what a sad day. When I went to Columbia College, Ronnie's like $4.99 steak.
Oh, dude, there was the one by Columbia. There was the one on Randolph.
Potato and a pink lemonade.
and other stuff too. There were other sides too.
Yeah.
Dude, there used to be one on Randolph that had like a nightclub in the back. It was bizarre. It was crazy. But yeah, it was like for years. It was like $4.99 T-bone steak dinner.
I always went to that one. I went to that one by the Orange Line, and every time I walk in, the guy go, "Yo, big man, the steak's got your name on it.
Yo, big man,
name on it."
Oh yeah, I remember that. People on Instagram are saying that it's sliced then grilled. That's the difference. They slice it then grill it.
Interesting. So they can't be slicing into it terribly thick. They're scoring it probably.
Yeah, it's super thin. It's super
they're
thin.
Scoring it and then they're grilling it. Okay.
I'm telling you, let's all. Why don't we all go? I'll be in Chicago and I'll be there in July 4th for 12 days or something.
Excellent.
We should go somewhere and all get Pittsburgh style steaks.
I'm in.
Sounds good to me. Come up to Joliet. We got a couple of good steakhouses out here. The boat has a great steakhouse. Come on, fellas.
I'll bring some random Chipotle shells and make a burrito out of it. This is going to turn out all right.
This is our boy Justin Johnson chiming in on YouTube. Will we ever have a SLOBCon in Vegas? Hey,
that'd be amazing. We
should all meet in Vegas.
That would be amazing.
Maybe that's where we have the Pittsburgh style steaks. Is Vegas?
Because they'll be cheap there. But I'm down because we need to hit up Vegas. Like I said, I haven't been to Vegas since.
I haven't been since the pandemic. Yeah.
Long time.
When I came here, we drove from Chicago. We stopped in Vegas for one night, but that doesn't count. That wasn't a real trip. That was just overnight, slept, gambled for an hour, and then drove here. So you can't count that. The last time I was in Vegas might have been with you, Roker.
It might have been. I used to go to Vegas 6 times a year.
I was going to say, you used to have all the club memberships. It was awesome.
It would be, I would look forward to, because you know how work is, right? You're like,
oh yeah,
okay, we've got 8 weeks until Memorial Day, 3-day, right? A 3-day weekend, right? Something like that. I'd be like, okay, I got 6 weeks till Vegas.
Well, how many points?
But
How
your
many
calls,
Harris boys?
the calls were always the best because it was always like, we could go in July for the Penthouse 50th anniversary, or we could go in November. I already talked to Dana White. We could stay in the Penthouse,
Dana White.
go to the UFC fight, or we could go to the Playboy 75th party.
That's right, because we went to that at the Palms.
Yeah, we'll be the guest of Patron. Like everything was like, which one do you want? Which
You're
one
like,
do you want?
we could go to the Mr. Skin party. And
Yeah.
That's true. Those were the days.
Roker, do you know this
Right.
158 Chop House in Joliet? Are you familiar with that?
Yes, it's right next to the Rialto Theater.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
know
I've been
that
over
area.
there.
Yeah, so I haven't been there yet, but everyone says that it's excellent.
Maybe
Excellent.
that's where we get our Pittsburgh style steaks.
Right around the corner from the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, where we'll all be inducted one day.
Yeah, right.
What you
Wait,
dream?
wait, so it's the 158 Chop House, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Let's give them a call real quick.
You know it's good because I can hear either Biggie
They
or
may
Tupac.
is it
like,
Wednesday? They may not
Oh,
even be open.
Let's see.
But Daddy has to go to sleep soon, Abe. So make it quick.
Oh, this is it right here. This is
Okay.
we're wrapping up on this.
Okay.
I just want to ask if they do their steaks Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh
style.
style.
Please do it the voice of Jellen. Please do it in the voice.
Yes, hello. Hello, can I please speak? What's up, Doug? I just slipped back into it.
I
Either way,
know.
Doug, how
No
long are
problem.
you open till?
Night train.
Oh, come on. They're not answering.
Well, my guess is at
Continue.
10 o'clock at night on a Wednesday.
It says
They
they're
may
open
not
till
be
11.
open.
Roker, 11 p.m. right here on their official hours.
Maybe they're busy making Pittsburgh styles for everybody.
Do you have any Pittsburgh style steaks? All right, whatever.
Never slice it. We ain't got no time to answer a phone.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. All right. So we're out of here. We'll be back next Wednesday. And we'll have another. Oh, we have a special slob of the week next week. Wait till you meet next week's slob of the week.
Oh, wow.
It's a very special slob of the week. All right,
What a tease.
gentlemen. It's probably the most famous, the biggest, like celebrity style slob of the week.
All right.
Wow.
The most well known slob of the week ever.
Okay. I got it. It's a tease. I get it.
I'm in.
Right. I understand. Tune in next
All
week.
All right, we're out. We'll see you guys next Wednesday.